you guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you haven't ever seen me before, my name is Nicole and I do motherhood, lifestyle, cleaning, cooking, DIYs, hauls, anything you can think of, I do it. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up before you leave and subscribe as well. If you want to see further videos, make sure you hit the bell too so you know all the videos coming out. Today's video is going to be 5 tips on how to travel, especially with a large family.
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that. Oh no, we don't wanna do.
So like I said, this is going to be for any type of traveling. It'll work pretty good, but it's going to be, you know, specifically more for larger families. I am a mother of 5 children, so there are 7 in the home, and when we travel, it is a big deal. You have to start early. So talking about that, let's go into tip number 1 right now. Starting early. Make sure that when you are going to travel, you know what the weather is going to be like, you know where you're going, and you know how many days you're going to be gone, so you know what you have to pack. Give yourself enough time to pack it all. If you don't give yourself enough time, you're going to run out of time, or you're going to be stressed, or you're not going to get sleep before you leave because you were up all night having to, you know, finish packing or putting things up or cleaning the house because you weren't prepared. So tip number 1, make sure you give yourself enough time. Tip number 2 is going to be making a list. Make sure that you are making a list. If you don't make a list, you're probably going to forget a lot of stuff, especially if you're taking children or even adult children with you. If you don't make a list of what they need to bring, what you need to bring, what your husband needs to bring, or your spouse needs to bring, you are going to probably forget at least 4 to 5 things. So make sure you make yourself a list. Make yourself separate lists. Make one for your kids, make one for yourself, make one of things that maybe you still need to go buy, make things of maybe you're eating wherever you're going, you need to figure out what it is you're going to eat, make a meal plan list. Anything that you can think of, make sure that you make it on a list. Write it down, scratch it off, put a line through it, check it off, however you want to do it before you leave, and that way you know for sure that you have got everything that you were supposed to have on this trip. So tip number 2, like I said, is making a list. Tip number 3 is to plan out your week and outfits. So if you already know what you're going to be doing when you go on trips, when you go on a trip, plan out accordingly. So if you know you're going out to a nice meal, make sure that you bring nice clothing. If you know that you're going hiking, make sure that you bring tennis shoes and you're not just in sandals the whole time. We're going to be going to Hawaii soon, so you know, I made sure that I brought luau clothes and I brought hiking stuff so we can go see waterfalls. I'm making sure I bring a bathing suit for the beach, things like that. Make sure that you plan out exactly what you're going to be doing when you're there so you know what you need to bring. And this goes for your children as well. Make sure that you as the parent are checking everything that goes in their suitcase. That way you know that they're going to match whatever you're doing, and there's never going to be a problem of, oh, they don't have this clothes, they don't have that clothes, or you don't have it, somebody forgot something, including jackets. So tip number 3 is to definitely plan out your week and your clothes together. Tip number 4 is going to be packing styles. The best way to pack, in my opinion, is the KonMari way. And if you've never seen this, you can always go on YouTube and find tons of stuff on KonMari. It's KonMari. KonMari way is a great way to pack. You can see all your clothes. It gets everything in that you need. You can even take a carry-on and not have to check luggage in if you're not going for longer than a week, and you would have all your clothes that you would need, from pajamas to bathing suits, socks, underwear, you know, jackets, everything that you would need, you could fit in a carry-on luggage. So definitely look into that. That is a great tip that I'm giving you today. The KonMari way of folding and organizing your suitcase will definitely get you very far when you are traveling. And then when you're coming back, if you have the opportunity to wash your clothes prior to coming back, definitely do that. So all you gotta do is put them away when you get home. If you don't, you can always still fold them, even though they're dirty, still fold them back the same way and just kind of maybe put them in a bag and then put them where they would normally go. That will keep the smell down to a minimal, and it will allow you to still pack the same way that you would there. So tip number 5, and the last tip I have for you, is going to be make sure you clean your house before you leave. So before you leave, make sure your house is spick and span the way that you would normally have it on any day. And the reason for this is because when you come home, no matter what time it is, you won't have to worry about cleaning. You will be able to still continue your vacation for the remainder of that day that you get home and not think about having to clean the house or having to do laundry or having to do this. All you have to do is come home, put your stuff away if you choose to, and then go relax, go have dinner, go enjoy the rest of your day and not have to worry about a dirty house. So that would be tip number 5. So that's going to be all 5 of my tips today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any great tips or tricks, make sure you leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!